This may be the best of the best, no doubt about it, the fight card of the year. And with that, let's hear from the Ring Magazine CEO, Mr. Rick Reno. Rick, we've got 6 fighters here on the dais, 3 fights represented. What do you expect to see on Saturday night?
Well, first, I want to thank everyone for coming out to support this event. Wait a minute, is Eddie Hearn not here yet? Did his Bentley not show up to pick him up? Well, I guess he's busy sipping champagne back at the hotel, but we got 2 proper Brits here, so it'll do. This is an unbelievable card. You can't say enough about this event. Starting off, you got 2 young middleweights, Samuel and Vito. Big showcase for the 2 of them. They're looking for their mark in the middleweight division. It's a big opportunity for them, one of them, to make a statement. Both of them are hungry, both of them are locked in, and I expect a pretty good scrap. And then we have, you talk about a fight with high stakes involved. Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes, 2 undefeated guys, staking their reputation, their records, and one of them is going to walk out of that event as a world champion that night. And if you talk to pundits, in the United States, Abdullah's viewed as a future superstar, and they expect for him to make a statement performance. And when you talk to pundits in the UK, they view Sam Noakes as a future superstar, and they believe he's going to put in a knockout upset performance. Both of these guys could punch. Both of these guys could hit. I don't expect this fight to go to distance, and I believe we're going to get fireworks. Absolute fireworks, maybe from the first bell. And then you have unification, Bam Rodriguez, Puma Martinez, pound for pound, one of the best fights you can make in the lower weight classes, with the Ring Magazine title at stake. For years, people have been talking about this fight, what would happen if Bam and Puma meet in the ring. We're going to get it this Saturday night. We're going to get it. And I expect a scintillating fight. From top to bottom, when they say you're going to get your money's worth, this is one event where you're going to get your money's worth and then some. And I'll turn it back to you, Todd.
Thank you, Rick. Let's hear from a couple of the fighters, and we'll start to the far end to my right here with Vito Mielnicki Jr. Vito, you're an extremely decorated amateur champion. So far as a pro, you've won 21 of your first 22 fights. How satisfied are you right now with your pro career?
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to thank God. Without him, none of this is possible. I want to thank His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, Riyadh Season, the whole Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for hosting this event. And yeah, man, my professional career is off to a hot start. I had a great amateur career as well. But to be a part of an event of this magnitude, to have this stage to showcase my talent and to showcase that I'm on another level than this guy, this is exactly what I'm going to do on Saturday night.
All right, and you'll be taking on Samuel in Mmomah. Samuel, a lot of people I'm sure are not too familiar with you. What kind of fighter are you, and what is your game plan as you face Vito on Saturday?
Yeah, actually, I want to thank everyone for coming, for giving me this opportunity. Thank Turki Al-Sheikh and Ring Magazine and everyone. I don't have actually a regular game plan. I'm here just to do war. And I think, Vito, you're ready, right?
What do you say? I can't understand.
He said, are you ready for me?
Oh, 100%. Shit, I'm born ready for this. This is exactly what I do. I've been doing this since I'm 7 years old.
Good,
you
good,
ready?
Good. Yeah, of course.
Well, Vito, what do you know about it?
We'll see.
Don't worry.
We'll see.
Don't worry.
We'll see.
Don't worry.
We'll see.
Oh, don't worry.
We'll see.
Vito, what do you know about him? Are you impressed by what you've seen?
Yeah, he's a good fighter. Nothing I never seen before. I'm just excited. I'm excited to, like I said, be on this platform, to be able to showcase my talent. But yeah, he'll see you on Saturday night for sure. Well,
if everything goes your way Saturday night, what kind of statement are you trying to make to the boxing community? What will they be saying about you?
I'm here to make a statement in the whole middleweight division. I've had this is my third fight in the middleweight division, but this is my third straight undefeated opponent, and just ready to give him his first blemish.
Yeah, Samuel, I'll give you the last word here. You're unbeaten. You've been calling for a big fight. Why was Vito the opponent that you wanted?
Yeah, actually, when they take they give me the opportunity for this fight, I was so excited to sign the contract because Vito, I was already looking at you, man. Believe me, brother. Don't worry. We're gonna see on Saturday night.
Okay.
All right, we wish you both the best of luck. Now let's turn our attention to the WBO lightweight championship fight. Sam Noakes taking on Abdullah Mason, and we turn it over now to the vice president of Top Rank, Carl Moretti. You're here. I know you've been high on Abdullah Mason for quite a while. He's only 21 years old. Why do you think he's ready for this fight right now?
First off, I'd like to thank everybody associated with the event for putting such a great card together. You know, with Sam Noakes and Abdullah, you got two contrasting styles. You know, Sam only knows how to knock people out and come forward. Abdullah can box and punch at the same time. I think the only southpaw that Sam has ever fought is Vincenzo Uniello, a fellow countryman. You know, he stopped him in fourth. But, you know, Abdullah Mason isn't Vincenzo Funiello. We know that for sure. So we wouldn't put our guys in fights that we don't think we can win. You know, and nowadays anybody can fight for a title, but the goal is to win the title. And on Saturday night, Top Rank will have the WBO lightweight champion with Abdullah Mason.
Well, let's turn it over now to the founder of Queensberry, Frank Warren. You heard what Carl had to say. They're very confident that they beat Sam Noakes on Saturday. What say you?
Well, first of all, it's great to be here in the world's capital of boxing, Riyadh, for the Riyadh season and ring show. And what do I think of that comment? We're here with my man. He's undefeated, both undefeated fighters, the cracker of a fight. But let me tell you, he's one of the best young fighters in the UK. Everything's been done of him, he's asked. He's won every title on the way through, from British, Commonwealth, European, and now we're at the world title. And I'm telling you something, Abdullah is a good fighter, no doubt about it. But let me tell you, he's going to have his hands full. He ain't going to have to go looking for my man, not at all. He'll be on him as soon as that first bell. And it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic fight.
Well, let's hear now from Mr. Noakes. We all know the saying in boxing, styles make fights. Abdullah Mason can seemingly do it all. Why will your style be able to give him so many problems?
Listen, I think I've got one of them styles everyone keeps saying he's one-dimensional and all that, but I feel like from the outside it looks easy to deal with, but he'll find out Saturday that it's not going to be very easy to deal with.
Well, you're undefeated just like Mason, but you're a pretty substantial underdog in this fight. Why don't you think you're getting the respect you feel you deserve?
It don't really matter to me, to be honest, being the underdog. All that means is everyone betting on me is going to win a nice bit of money, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you win, for sure. Abdullah, you're only 21 years old, fighting for your first world title, and if you win, you'll become the youngest champion in boxing today. What are your long-term goals in this sport?
First off, I want to give a thanks to everyone that was involved in making this happen. You know, J Prince Boxing, Top Rank, my managers, and, you know, Ring Magazine, Turkey Other Sheikh. And I'm just here, man. I'm ready.
Well, you're undefeated. You've been nearly perfect, except for one moment in your career. I'm sure you remember it. You were knocked down twice in the first round. What did you learn about yourself in that round, and why are you confident that something like that won't happen again on Saturday?
That was definitely, revealing, a lot for the better. You know, it showed the resilience I had. It showed everything that was good. You know, showed the corner. It showed, everything, that a fighter needs in the ring. It showed that I had that, and I'm ready to take it a step further this Saturday.
All right, Sam, you're from Maidstone, Kent, England, and according to my research, the most famous athlete from there is sprinter Jack Green, the Olympian. He didn't win any medals, but if you win Saturday night and take that world title back to your hometown, what will the scenes look like?
Well, that's news to me. That's a fact. I didn't know that he come from me. I didn't even know that. No, but I think, listen, obviously bringing it back, I've got quite a few people coming out, and it's just going to be just brilliant for me and obviously the fans and all my hometown as well.
All right, well, what's your prediction for Saturday? What are we going to see?
Sam Noakes knockout.
Sam Noakes knockout. Abdullah, what happens?
Boxing gets to gain its new favorite young talent, and I'm going to be dominating lightweight division from Saturday on forward.
All right, well, we wish you both the best of luck.
Thank you.
And now we turn our attention to a fight in the super flyweight division, two of the best in the world, no doubt about it, for the WBO, WBC, WBA, and Ring Magazine world titles. Puma Martinez taking on Bam Rodriguez. We'll start with Puma. I'm sure a lot of people that will be watching Saturday night aren't that familiar with you as they are with Bam. How would you describe your style, and why have you been so successful in your career?
Sí, en primer lugar, Fernando, bienvenido. Obviamente, supongo que mucha gente no habrá visto mucho de ti, pero sí de Bam Rodríguez. ¿Por qué crees que puedes describir un poco tu estilo y por qué crees que ese estilo ha sido tan exitoso para ti hasta la fecha?
Bueno, muy buenas noches a todos. A Arabia Saudita, gracias por la oportunidad. La verdad que me siento muy agradecido, gracias a Dios, de estar en un evento tan enorme como este, algo histórico para la Argentina también. Y bueno, nosotros tenemos mucha experiencia. Yo tengo toda la experiencia, peleé con grandes campeones y bueno, fui a la Olimpiada también, así que estamos preparados para ganar todos los títulos.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to say thank you to Saudi Arabia for the opportunity. Also, thanks to God for allowing me to be at such an enormous, historic event here for me and for Argentina. And, you know, in terms of what we've got, well, we're very experienced. We've fought against some big champions along the way, you know, and I've also been to the Olympics, so I feel that we're completely prepared to win this fight on Saturday.
All right, let's hear now from the CEO of Matchroom. According to Rick Reno, you were sipping champagne in your Bentley. That's why you were late here to the dais. But you're here with Bam Rodriguez. You've got a lot of great fighters on your roster, no doubt about it. But from day one, you told us he was going to be a pound-for-pound star. Are you surprised with just how good he's become so soon?
Yeah, thanks, Todd. Just firstly, thank you to, of course, Turki Al-Sheikh, everybody involved with the Ring Magazine. It's incredible to be back in Riyadh after what was a breathtaking event last week. Another ring card at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Over 60,000 people saw a very, very sweet night when Conor Benn beat Chris Eubank Jr. This is the night of the champions this week in Riyadh, but let's be honest, this is the main champion here. I know he's probably too humble to say it, but this is the guy. This is everybody's favourite fighter in boxing. This is every fighter on the card's favourite fighter. And it's definitely one of our favourite fighters. I think the only reigning Ring Magazine champion on this card. This guy's done it all. And like I said, Todd, the man down there, there's two men particularly. Robert Garcia, of course, his incredible trainer, and Kevin Rooney as well. They told me about this guy for years and years. And at just 1 week's notice, he stepped up 2 divisions to win the world title, to beat Carlos Cuadras, and he's never looked back. He beat Rung Visai after that. Then he stepped down to the flyweight division to win the world title. He unified against Sonny Edwards. Then he went up and beat Estrada. Then he unified against Cafu, and now he's attempting to unify again. Like I said, some incredible fighters on this card, but this is the real pound-for-pound star, already top 5 pound-for-pound. And Jesse Bam Rodriguez is 25 years of age. And it's so good to see the younger weight classes get the recognition, because this guy has got all the talent in the world. And on a card that is full of just incredible boxers, what you're watching here is one of the greatest fighters of our generation. And this fight against Puma Martinez is one of the best fights in the sport. But you will see once again why this young man is very special. And of course, most of all, we want to say congratulations to the birth of his son yesterday, which is a wonderful thing to go back to when he's got another belt round his waist. But, you know, to him, to Robert Garcia and the whole team, this journey has been incredible, and like I said, of all the incredible fighters on the card, I truly believe this man is the future pound-for-pound star of the sport at 25 years of age.
Yeah, congratulations, certainly in order for Ban, your new son, Milo, born just yesterday. How hard was it for you to make the decision to be here instead of with your wife and child halfway around the world? Certainly not an easy decision for you, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, we knew the date was going to fall close to the fight day, so we kind of just planned how things were going to go out, and they planned exactly the way we expected. But, you know, that's just more fuel to the fire. That's more motivation to go out there and get the win. You know, it's all for him and my daughter. This is what it's all about. This is what I do it for. So come Saturday night, I'm going to come out victorious and take these belts back to both of them.
Well, Puma Martinez has promised to push you harder than you've ever been pushed before. We know all about his relentless pressure. How do you counter that, and do you believe his style suits your style?
Just tune in to DAZN on Saturday night. You'll see. You see why Eddie Hearn just said what he said about me. I'm a special fighter. I'm going to go out there and prove that to everyone once again. And yeah, I mean, this is just going to be another fantastic performance from myself, and I'm just ready to go out there and get the job done.
Well, Puma, you know how much hype surrounds Bam Rodriguez. He's on everybody's pound-for-pound list. He's beaten absolute legends in the sport, Sariskat Sarungvasai, Carlos Cuadras, El Gallo Estrada. Why do you think they couldn't beat him and you can?
Sí, entonces cuando hablamos de Bam Rodríguez, sabemos que se emociona mucha gente de él porque él se ha enfrentado a unos boxeadores, unas leyendas del boxeo, por ejemplo, como Rungvisai, Cuadras, Gallo Estrada. Estos oponentes no pudieron con él. ¿Por qué crees que tú puedes con él?
Porque todavía no se enfrentó al verdadero Puma que tiene la Argentina. Hay un Puma que ruge y que tiene todo el poder, tiene toda la experiencia y se lo va a comer a Bam Rodríguez.
Because he's never faced a Puma Martinez from Argentina, and he's never felt a ferocious Puma from Argentina who is going to eat up Bam Rodriguez on Saturday night.
Well, you certainly got a lot of supporters here from Argentina. You've gotten very emotional when you described the former fighters of your country, how you're representing them in the entire country of Argentina. If you pull off the win on Saturday night, how big of a victory will this be for you and your country?
Sí, obviamente tienes mucho apoyo aquí. Vimos que te emocionaste ayer cuando hablabas de Argentina. Si llegas a ganar esta pelea, ¿qué tan grande sería esta pelea y esa victoria? No solamente para ti, sino también para la Argentina.
No, la verdad que es algo histórico para la Argentina. Ningún peleador ha peleado, ha ganado tantos títulos en una pelea. Y bueno, yo quiero eso, quiero marcar mi nombre en la historia con los grandes boxeadores que tiene la Argentina tanto tiempo, ¿no? Que tiene mucho legado la Argentina, y quiero convertirme en un gran campeón para toda la Argentina, loco.
Yes, so to be honest, it's a massive fight for me, and I think it would be totally historic for Argentina. You know, there's never been a fight in which an Argentinian has fought to unify so many belts in just one fight. And I want to make my mark, and I want to be up there with the big names that Argentina has. So I want to be up there with the great champions and become a legend in Argentina.
Well, we wish you luck. What's your official prediction for Saturday, Puma?
Deseamos toda la suerte. ¿Cuál es tu pronóstico oficial para esta pelea?
Esta pelea la gano por nocaut.
I win this fight by knockout.
Well, Bam, a lot of people are predicting this to be maybe a fight of the year, an all-out war. Do you agree with that? Do you think it's going to be that type of fight, or do you see yourself in a one-sided dominant victory on Saturday?
Honestly, this fight, it ends how I want. I can take it the distance, or I can stand there and end the night early as well. So, I mean, whatever I'm feeling that night, I'll go out there and make it happen.
Well, he's feeling a knockout on Saturday. What's your official prediction? And don't be shy, please, Bam.
I just know I'm going to win. My hand's going to be raised at the end of the night. I'm going to take that belt, take these belts back to my children, and that's that.
All right, how about a round of applause for all our fighters here on the stage? We're going to clear the dais for the first half of our press conference and bring up the final three fights of the night. But right now, how about we stare these guys down?